This week's Torah portion is called Parashat Toldos, and in it we read about twin baby boys being born to Rebekah and Isaac. So Esau is the firstborn, and we understand is born hairy and almost complete. He's rugged. He has a proclivity to be outdoors. He likes to hunt. He likes to go and be in the wilderness, out in the forest, out in the woods, and he's a very physical, out in the world kind of a child. Grows up to be a man like that. Whereas Jacob is the man of the tent. He likes to stay home. He's smoother skinned. He wants to learn about the spirituality of the world. He wants to learn the Torah. He wants to stay home. We also learn that Isaac loves Esau and that Rebekah loves Jacob. We don't read about both parents loving both children. Isaac is getting older. He's about to die. He calls his oldest son Esau and he says, I want to give you the blessing that should go to the firstborn. So please go out into the field and hunt venison and bring that back. Cook it up for me. I'll eat it. And when I'm done eating, I will bless you with the blessing that goes to the firstborn child. Off Esau goes. Rebekah had overheard this plan, and she had had a prophecy, we understand, that the younger child would rule over the older child, and that in her understanding of this prophecy, it was important that Jacob gets the blessing that Isaac was about to give to Esau. So she calls Jacob and she says, hurry up, dress up, put fur on your arms and pretend to be Esau. I'm going to give you delicious food that your father loves, and you'll go in and you'll pretend and you'll trick your father and you'll get the blessing instead of Esau. And that's what he does. But what I want to pull out from that is whether and how we show up in the world. Do we pretend to be something we're not, or somebody we're not? Are we loved unconditionally? Do we love unconditionally, or are there conditions to our being loved and to our loving? And I think that when we're children, we should ideally receive unconditional love. We should be loved just because we exist, just because we're the children of our parents, not because of who we are, not of who we're going to become, but just because we are our children's. We are born to our parents. And when we get older, if we have a basis of self-love, we can enter into relationships with other people where we can show ourselves. We don't have to hide. We don't have to be ashamed. We don't have to pretend to be something we're not. And we can show up and we can love other people for who they are also. We can look to see and try to see who other people are. And that's part of the difficulty and part of the challenge that we have in our relationships, is to not only be authentic, but to love the authentic, genuine person that we're in relationship with.